I'm not gonna lie, have and have not fans. I'm actually enjoying doing videos on questions that I keep seeing in different comment sections of videos I do. And just to show that I don't ignore my comments, that I just want to do videos for some of the select questions I've had. Like you'll notice, like, hey, what would you say if you could sit down with Tyler Perry? What have and have not character would you like to meet in real person? Like, these are questions I enjoy answering because it's something out of the norm. Now, this video, of course, is something I've actually done a video on in the past about, why isn't the haves and the have-nots on DVD and things of that nature. But honestly, I think a good question is, do you think the shows will ever go on Netflix, when they eventually end in like 2019, 2020, and Tyler Perry's pretty much, with Viacom at that time? I mean, I literally went on Netflix before making this video just to make sure I had my facts straight, and I didn't see one Tyler Perry movie at all on Netflix. Like, I literally typed in Tyler Perry, Madea, and everything like that, but the only shows I see are like, Being Mary Jane, of course, being on BET. I saw Greenleaf on there, and I was just like, you know what, it would be a great idea to have those shows on Netflix. Don't get me wrong, like, DVD sets I would love. But also Netflix as well, because I feel like that would be a great way to keep those shows alive and going even after they're off the air, because there have been a lot of TV shows out there that once they've been canceled for one reason or another, based on like the fan base screaming for more and streaming the shows online like Hulu and Netflix, based off the support, maybe within a few months, if not maybe a couple of years down the road, the producers or somebody new decides, you know what, we're going to revive this show because the fans want it. And not every revival is a good one, let's just put it that way. Sometimes those shows are best left in television graveyard rather than coming back for a worse incarnation. But I honestly feel that if shows like If Loving You Is Wrong or Love Thy Neighbor, I'm not going to lie, if they were on Netflix, I think, being a human being that lives in this day and age when it comes to binge watching, I would probably watch the entire series all the way through, just because I feel like there's no rush, there's no commercials, I don't need to wait until the next week. So I really do think that Tyler Perry, depending on, the amount of money and everything, I feel like Netflix would be a great move for him, especially for shows that have already been off the air, like maybe like Meet the Browns or something like that. Like, I know those DVD sets go for like next to nothing. Like, I remember there was a point where like Meet the Browns, not the entire series, but of course like each DVD set has like 30 episodes on it, and it's like maybe $5 to $7.50, and I'm just like, man, put these things online so your fans can keep going with it, because it'll be a great way of keeping these shows alive. It'll keep us talking, especially the haves and the have-nots. I mean, just watching it on Netflix, where you can adjust like the HD and the screen quality, you'll feel like I'm really watching a movie. I mean, I'm just throwing ideas out here. Tyler Perry, come on now. Tyler Perry Studios, I feel like this would be a great way, especially during the off season. Like, how we all talk about the show and whatnot. Like, I've noticed the Facebook pages, and not just my page, but I think I'm in like 7 to 8 different Tyler Perry groups that have really slowed down because, well, it's the off season. It's not really until the shows come back on the air that the groups are popping again. So I feel like Netflix would be a great way to keep the shows alive, just because the Netflix shows like Luke Cage and Fuller House, just to name a couple, they have their series and whatnot on Netflix, but then they also come out with DVD and Blu-ray releases. And then the fact that it only costs a few bucks a month to keep Netflix on, it will just keep us talking. And so Tyler Perry Studios, please, I'm begging you, the fans are begging you, put the haves and the have-nots as well as other series of yours on Netflix. I want the DVDs too now, but I feel like Netflix would be a great way to get things going. So with that being said, if you like my ideas, I'm pretty sure a lot of you agree with me, because remember, I'm doing this video in response to some of y'all's comments. So get this video out there, tweet it to Tyler Perry, tell him to put it on Netflix, not the video, but his stuff, and I'll talk to you later.